I'm Janelle Etzel here with some final thoughts on the market for 2022 and a look ahead at 2023. For over 22 years, I have been selling and buying real estate, both as an agent and investor in both residential and commercial property. As the owner of Living Room Realty and Living Room Property Management, where we serve buyers, sellers, investors, landlords, and tenants, this gives me a close-up and unique perspective into the trends and conditions of the market. As we wrap up 2022, I wanted to share with you why I'm feeling bullish about the future of the Portland real estate market and want to encourage you to invest as well. Nationwide, consumer spending is up. People in the US have $1.7 trillion more dollars in savings than they did in 2019, and unemployment is at an all-time low. In Portland, it's true. Inventory is up from the lows of the pandemic market. We currently have 2.6 months of inventory, but this is still historically very low, and we are still seeing more demand than supply. To give you some perspective outside the unique pandemic market we've been in for the past few years, Portland currently has 1,500 less homes for sale than it did in 2019 at this time of year, 1,000 fewer than 2018, and 1,000 fewer than 2017. This low inventory environment has kept us in a seller's market, reducing the illusion buyers have lots of time to act and sellers are seeing price stability even if they are seeing fewer offers. We hit the peak of homes closing at over asking price 6 months ago. Homes on average were selling 105.4% over asking in May 2022. Now we are at an average of under 1% of list price. Still, it's important to note half of all properties are currently selling for over list price. These are the homes that are well priced, dialed in, and well marketed. This is an interesting market where, despite the fact we are technically in a seller's market, many sellers are behaving as if it's a buyer's market, creating a disparate opportunity for buyers to buy in a seller's market with sellers behaving as if they're in a buyer's market. I don't want to see buyers trade this tactical opportunity to buy for fear. If you're a buyer wondering if you should wait for rates to lower, consider this. If rates go down again, which most experts expect, more people will qualify to buy homes, and increased demand almost always drives prices back up. Take the home that sold in May for 105% over asking price. Assuming Living Room's average home sale price of $658,000, that puts the final sales price at $693,000. In today's market, the average price is 1% under ask, or $651,420. That's a savings of $41,580 between now and the peak. It would take you nearly 4 years for your payments at today's higher interest rate to total the difference. 4 years is also plenty of time to wait out and refinance when the timing is right, and all signs point to demand staying strong. We saw many people leave Oregon during the pandemic, but inbound migration to Oregon was stronger, and we had a net gain of over 9,000 people. Oregon also has some of the highest demographics and household formations as well. Because of our largest population of the state is millennials, who are the strongest segment of new home buyers. It's estimated Oregon has a net deficit of 25,000 houses available to meet demand of household formation. Low supply with no end in sight and high demand is going to put us in a tight housing market, I believe, for years to come. And with the rising interest rates, more people are going to decide to stay in their homes, holding on to those lower rates, further decreasing available inventory. Multifamily development should help ease availability of rentals, but folks wanting to live in those single-family homes will be competing with more buyers and fewer available homes. I am passionate about helping my fellow Oregon and Washington neighbors to become homeowners. Not only is real estate the key to building wealth in our country, 2/3 of an American's wealth is from home equity, and homeowners are 64 times more wealthy on average than renters. I also believe our city and communities thrive when we have the widest distribution of home ownership. It's a cornerstone of a functioning democracy. It pained me to see so many local landlords sell their homes because of the restrictive rental laws put into place over the past 3 years. These laws were meant to protect tenants, but made complicated and untenable for many of our small landlords. The city lost over 30% of single-family homes in the Portland rental market. This puts our rental market in the hands of more institutional landlords versus our local investors. Living Room Property Management team is committed to helping you and other local investors navigate the changing laws and hold on to your investment. We believe we all win when local buyers and landlords own the homes that make up our neighborhoods and communities. I know interest rates are a big factor right now for most buyers, but I worry buyers are putting too much focus on interest rates and not enough on the other factors happening in the market. This is keeping buyers on the sidelines when it may be in their best interest to buy now while prices are stabilized and competition has been reduced. Big investors are looking at the same data and they are aggressively buying. Blackstone just put together a $30 billion fund to purchase real estate, and JP Morgan already has a $1 billion fund to purchase rentals. We at Living Room would much rather see the folks investing be the very people who live and work here in our local communities. In summary, there are more people moving to Portland, a generation of millennials are reaching home buying age with the financial means to purchase, there are far fewer homes available than demand, and sellers are willing to strike a fair deal and negotiate interest buy-downs and other incentives to help buyers get into homes. This is a market where both buyers and sellers can put together win-win deals, and the pace of the market is manageable. It's a sigh of relief from the frenzy of the pandemic market and a good sign for a strong 2023 and beyond. Lastly, the golden rule of real estate is location, location, location. And I can't think of a better place to live than right here in the beautiful Northwest. Reach out to your agent and put together a real estate plan that fits your needs. Our agents can help connect you with experts in financing and help educate you on the market factors and strategies to create the best long-term outcome for you and your loved ones. I'd like to thank the over 1,700 buyers and sellers that trusted us with your business in 2022. Whether you rent or own your living room, we have been so honored to help. Our amazing agents and staff are industry leaders who truly find joy through service, which I believe is what has led us to yet again to be the #1 office in the city of Portland. Happy New Year, and we look forward to helping find you your next living room.